Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this week's video. This week, guys, we are starting our what we're calling a North Michigan Fall Color Tour. We're gonna take a trip up to the Upper Peninsula again to hopefully observe the fall colors. Guys, a little reminiscent for us. So, beginning this week, Laura and I, we went to Somerset Beach Campground, which is where Laura and I met, and I was an intern at the time, and then she was a Wrangler counselor. I was hired on as staff, and then we started dating. But we went back to a family horse camp reunion, and we got set up at one of the campsites, and guys, it was great. I didn't do a campsite review of it. But I can tell you, I've set many trailers in that campground out of the storage area, and I can tell you that I was a little nervous on how level the sites were going to be, but guys, we got a beauty. It was perfectly level. There was no need to get the levelers out, and we were pretty close to the bathhouse. We had a great time. And we had a great time fellowshipping with some friends too.
This is the only animal that was here when I worked here 22 years ago. 20, well, yeah. There's the only one that's still here. The donkey, and his name is Jethro.
Well, good morning, guys. This is a first for us. This is a casino campground here, the Hill Campground Casino. That's over that way quite a bit. We're on the very end of the property on the reservation here, but let me show you our site. This is going to be site 33, and it offers water hookup and as well as 50-30 amp electric. And you're going to be pretty low on the driver's side here, so you're going to have to level up there. But other than that, it's a great site. Very beautiful campground for being a casino. But you do get a picnic table as well as a fire pit. And the bathhouses are right there. So anyway, night one down. Alright, so stop one on our whirlwind Upper Peninsula, Lower Peninsula, Upper Peninsula before sugar beet harvest, Petoskey. And today we went through the tunnel of trees, and we just got propane and fueled up for our trip over the Mackinac Bridge tomorrow. So, see you tomorrow. Alright guys, this is site 14 here at Magnus Park here in Petoskey, Michigan. It's a grass site, picnic table, fire pit, and you will have to bring up the passenger side. But it pays off because you have there's Lake Michigan. Site is 30 amp with electric and water, and Starlink's there, and Starlink works really well here. Yeah, we were actually here this spring in March, I think. We were here in March last time, and we were in the same site we were in. So pack up tomorrow and head on to our next stop. Join us for the ride. Well, good morning. Day 2 of our fall color tour. We're heading up to the Upper Peninsula, so we're gonna go across a bridge. I don't know where we're stopping, but we have reservations, so
We're gonna be in Newberry.
Okay.
It's near Tequamanon Falls.
Perfect. So see you when we get there. All right, guys. Well, you can guess it. It's raining again. We made it to Newberry Campground here in the Upper Peninsula, Northern Michigan fall color tour. We're here for 2 nights, and it's a doozy, guys. I'll show you. The campground's beautiful. This is Site 42 here, and just to give you guys a quick little tour. You can see, you just pull through this direction, and here's your campsite. Kind of muddy, it's raining right now. There's Starlink set up, and Starlink is not very cooperative, but with the tree coverage, we're doing okay. And then I'm gonna show you guys the doozy here. I'm all the way up on the levelers. When we originally came in to the site, I came in with the tires over here, and I built up Lego blocks trying to get level, and I just could not do it. I actually pulled out and moved the trailer over about 2 feet, and I was able to get up, and we're level. Gotta have your step out here. But it's a beautiful campsite, guys. Like, this is awesome. Got some cabins here, but let me show you the real fun, guys. You are going to need an extension cord for your power and an extra water hose. I'm at the very end of my water hose here, 1 loop, and I got my extension cord right there. If you guys look, the power is all the way up here to the front of the site. Everything works good, not a problem, but just you're gonna have to use a lot of cord and a lot of hose. But I'll actually take this for the view. Great view. Well, good morning, y'all. We're gonna go on a little drive to see the fall colors, if there are any, and to do some lighthouses. So come along and join us for the ride. I don't know if you remember, but on our Sue Locks boat tour, we actually saw this lighthouse from the water in Lake Superior. So pretty cool to see it from the land too. But we've been here a couple times from the land, and one time with the view of the water. So Whitefish Point, if you've seen this, again, if you've seen the Sault Ste. Marie video, we already visited Whitefish Point, but we're here again for Laura to get a stamp.
Stamp on my lighthouse book.
So we are at Crisp Point Lighthouse, and it's about a 7-mile drive on, would you call a 2-track?
No, it's not a 2-track, but you feel like you're driving on a trail that's wide enough for a car. Like there's potholes and mud puddles, and the road isn't flat, like it curves up on the sides. Single lane pretty much most of the way.
So
I think we went maybe not more than 12 miles an hour the whole time.
Yeah, it took about an hour to get back here.
And the road leading up to that, 11 miles before that, is gravel.
Yeah, so
which is fine. It was nice. It was wide and graded. It was fine. But
so
yeah, it was kind of an adventure for sure. I would much prefer to do it in an ORV or those off-road
UTV. Well, let's see if it's worth it, guys.
Can you take me high? Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Talking about yourself and you make me smile. I can listen all night long.
So now we're going to try to make it to Grand Marais, and not for one more lighthouse.
It's 35 miles from here technically, but I mean,
so the road we just had to traverse.
20 miles of it is gonna take us an hour, probably an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah.
And then we did a little lunch stop at Tequamanen Falls, so that was fun.
Yeah, we got to eat at the brewery. That was nice.
Yeah, we saw the brewery and tried to see if we could get some color on the falls. But anyway, on our way to Grand Marais.
I tell you about the time when I first met you, listening to a favorite song, walking on the street when you caught my eye, something about the way you move. No, there ain't nobody like, so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you.
That was a long day.
Yeah.
So Tequamanen Falls was kind of a spur of the moment thing.
We had lunch there.
Yeah. And we went to Whitefish Point, which obviously we've been to before twice in a previous Sault Ste. Marie video, as well as the Iroquois.
We only went back to Whitefish Point and Point Iroquois so I could get a stamp in my lighthouse book. Because when we were there last, I wasn't collecting stamps.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go back.
So, and we came to Grand Marais. And now we are heading back because we got to gas up and get ready for tomorrow. So, tomorrow we head to
Iron Mountain.
Well, this is Rivers Bend RV Resort. This is site 111. It's a back-end site. Not much room, but we fit in pretty nice. No levelers needed. Site's really level. Site comes with a picnic table and a fireplace, and you have a concrete patio for your steps to come down. Starlink works really well here. Can't complain. Let me show you something y'all need to be careful with. When you're backing in and you level up, you're gonna have to watch your clearance here. You made it, it's all good. So, but your bumper's gonna be pretty low. Water pressure is good. And this is a 30-50 amp site. And everything's working good on that. And this also offers a full hookup site. Got the sewer hooked up, which I'm gonna dump because I haven't dumped in a few days, but fun fact, you guys see that river right there? That river is Wisconsin on the other side of that river. Pretty cool. So we are in Iron Mountain. I keep getting that confused with Copper Harbor, but obviously copper has nothing to do with this place. It's all iron. Today we are going to go to a iron mine tour, and then there's a couple lighthouses I think you want to see.
Escanaba and I don't know how to pronounce it. Menominee, I think that's how you say it.
Gonna put some miles on, but be fun.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon in the far.
That's Big John. Just like the one outside. The one outside's 40 feet tall. That one there is 10 feet tall. Would you believe me if I told you he's 2 football fields away from us? He is 600 feet away. He don't look like it, does he?
Wow.
This is the Big Stoke. 23 million tons of iron ore came out here.
For a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was.
Iron Mountain Iron Mine was pretty cool. What did you think?
It was really neat. It's about 40-minute tour, and it was about $20 a person. And they take you on a train about 3 minutes, and it's like you have to sit single file basically because of how narrow it is. So that's pretty cool.
And we saw the Quincy mine, and we did this. So we did the copper mine, and then we just did an iron mine. And I personally enjoyed the iron mine a little bit better. I thought, what did they call this big area? The Stoke. The Big Stoke. So,
Really impressive.
yeah, Big John is outside, and he's 20 feet tall.
Yeah, and they have one underground who's 10 feet tall.
And he
looks like he's like 10 inches.
Yeah,
That's
he-
how far away he is.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, I would highly recommend it. And our tour guide did pretty well. So, A+. All right, so we just got done with lunch, and now we are at the Escanaba Lighthouse, and this gotta be the smallest lighthouse.
It's not the smallest one, but the smallest where it's attached to a house. It's just not very tall. It's pretty short.
Can you take me high? Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Talking about yourself and you make me smile. I can listen all night long. I tell you about the time when I first met you, listening to a favorite song. Walking on the street when you caught my eye. Something about the way you move. No, there ain't nobody like. There ain't nobody like. So lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down.
That boat's about the only thing that fits in here.
Nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you.
All right, you'll never guess what we're doing. Again, we are walking to a lighthouse because they don't offer parking close by, which is fine. It's a nice day. Green Bay in the background.
Yeah, we're in Michigan, but that's Green Bay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We'll check out this lighthouse and get back with you. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's the lighthouse we're going to, so it's not nearly as far as the other two we had to walk to, but
Big Sable and Asabo.
all right, another travel day. Trailer is dumped, everything's put away, and we're hitched up. So we are heading to Union Big Bear Campground over in the Porcupine Mountains. That is our next stop, and I'm excited for that one, so I hope it fulfills all my expectations. We'll see you when we get there.
When we were younger, we used to sit on the grass among the flowers. We just let the days pass by. People would tell us to get a grip of ourselves and get a job. We didn't care what we were told, 'cause when we were younger, we used to sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. I wish I could turn back time.
So we are at Big Bear Campground, which is right outside Porcupine Mountains. And so today we're gonna go back to Lake of the Clouds, which we were at, when were we there? July. So we're gonna go and just check out the colors, and then we're gonna go check out Ontonoggin's Lighthouse and
See what else we get into.
Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It was impossible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17. When we got older, we tried to stay in touch, but we had to move on. Life ran away from us. If I could go back, be 17 again, yeah, I would, just to see all my friends.
all right, we're doing another hike. We're doing the Summit Peak Trail of the Porcupine Mountains. So we're heading that way. Beautiful trail.
Huh?
It's a beautiful trail.
Pretty.
Laura, you want to say hi? Laura, are we going for another W? Huh? Another hike that I'm carrying you on? It's a pretty steep incline, so she's slowed down quite a bit, so she gets carried when she slows down. All right, so we're not at the peak yet. We have about,
Get the miles.
see the steps behind me? There's about, looks like 1/8 of a mile to go up. Not 1/8 of a mile, but anyway, this is this cool little pull-off, or scenic overlook pull-off, so I'll show y'all.
When we got older, we tried to stay in touch, but we had to move on. Life ran away from us. If I could go back, be 17 again, yeah, I would, just to see all my friends running around the city, acting crazy like we used to do. I wish I could turn back time. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold.
Here is campsite number 5 at Big Bear Campground. It's a back end site. We fit very well in here. Plenty of room. Comes with a picnic table and a fire pit, and it comes with a great view of Lake Superior. And guys, this is pretty darn level. No levelers, everything leveled out real nice. Show you some issues we got. There's no cell phone service here, and Starlink is here, and it's pretty spotty. And we have water and electric over here, and no issues. Well, we had a great time here in the Porcupine Mountains at Big Bear Campground. Did you have fun, Laura?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to go on though.
We got some good colors yesterday at the Porcupine Mountains, and
We're a little early, but it's not too early. It's beautiful.
100%. And then the summit, you didn't go up the summit, the tower, but I did, and it was a lot of fun. We're moving on to Marquette, Michigan now, so we're probably gonna start getting back into civilization.
Yeah, it's the biggest city in the Upper Peninsula, I believe. So
see, when we get there,
Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling.
all right, so we are in Marquette, Michigan. We got here yesterday, obviously, and today we're here for 2 days, and today we are heading to a couple lighthouses.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
And I'm hoping to get to the Michigan Iron Industry Museum. It's part of the DNR, and it's free if you have the rec pass. So maybe check that out also.
So I'll do a campsite review and show y'all where we're staying, but seems pretty nice.
Drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the
Okay, the lighthouse was a flop because of it being a bread and breakfast and it's a private driveway. We're gonna go for a hike instead. We found a scenic overlook, so we're gonna go check it out. Come on. Aurora, Laura. So this has turned out to be a pretty fun trail. We just crossed a cool little bridge. I think it's 0.4 mile loop, so yeah, here's another bridge coming up. There is another bridge. Okay, sometimes detours are happy little detours, and when you'll see this, you'll understand why. Nice colors on the trees. And then, boom, there's a scenic overlook. Beautiful. And see, we wouldn't have found this if the lighthouse wasn't a bed and breakfast. All right, even though the lighthouse was a bus to get to it, there's a video of it right there off in the distance. It's what, 12 miles away?
About, as it crows flies, it's probably a little closer.
Yeah, but there it is. Ronan is never the front of the pack, but he is.
He always wants to follow somebody, but he's way out there. He never does
All right, go on, buddy.
Come on, let's go.
If you found something, you got your nose onto something. So what a surprise that was. That was a lot of fun. We ran out, well, we didn't run, but we drove out here to see that lighthouse, and unbeknownst to us, you can't get to it. It's
You can't even see it from the public road. There's a private drive back to, like, in the trees, and you can't see it at all, which so that was kind of a bust.
We were trying to find a restroom, so we found some pit toilets, and then we saw a little scenic overlook trail that we took, and
We came here intentionally. They just happened to have restrooms.
yeah, and it was quite experience.
Way better than I expected. Way better. It was probably one of my favorite trails we've ever done. It was real short, but
Yeah, you gotta visit this Uperland tourist trap if you're up here. Pretty fun. You relax, enjoy, spend all your cash, but please don't move up here. Oh, I got all sorts of stuff sitting out here.
that gun is called Big Ernie. It's the world's largest working rifle, and yes, it does work.
So this is Big Gus, Guinness Book of World Records, largest working chainsaw in the world. He says it's got a 305, Chevy 305.
It weighs 3,500
It weighs what, Laura?
3,500 pounds.
And you can hear it from 20 miles away.
Supposedly, yeah.
When it's running, you can hear it from 20 miles away.
People would tell us to get a grip of ourselves and get a job. We didn't care what we were told, 'cause when we were younger, we used to sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. I wish I could turn back time. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It was impossible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just
Okay,
Just
we've
went to
done.
the Michigan Iron Industry Museum.
Okay, thank you.
It's been a long day.
Well-
Where we went.
We were going to a lighthouse that we couldn't go see, so we ended up a detour on a hike with the dogs, and then
That was
after
good.
that, I'm totally gone. But we went where? The Iron.
I just said
Okay.
the Michigan
So-
Iron Ore Museum. It's free. They accept donations, but you don't have to pay.
So
And it was pretty well done for a free museum. It was really interesting. A lot of ties to the town of Jackson, Michigan, which I lived there at one time. So
this is site 44 here at Tourist Park in Marquette, Michigan. So, pretty roomy site. We were able to fit in just fine. Every site's going to come with a picnic table and a fire pit. and you will have to bring up your passenger side. It's pretty uneven, and we have all this area here is all ours. It's pretty nice. Starlink is here and right in the tree line, so it's not, it does okay, but it's not spectacular. Let me show you guys the doozy here. So here's the water spigot right here, and then if you look, the RV is way up there. I have enough hose to make it work, but that means I have to open up a brand new hose. I don't want to do that yet, and since we're only here for 2 nights, I had enough hose to fill up our water tank. So the tank's full. And here's your power hookup right here. It's 30 amp only, and everything's working okay with the power. Last night I had an open ground fault, which I've never had one of those before, but I basically reset the circuit breaker and everything came back on and worked. Just, I don't know if was just a glitch or what, but well, what's up guys? We are back at Straight State Park. If you remember, that was one of my very first campsite reviews, and we are here for one night. This is site 167 here at Straight State Park. So you guys are gonna have a straight pull through site with your electrical box right here. And this one offers 30-50 amp service. It all works well. The site is very level. No levelers needed. And then if you remember the first video I did, we were one site over. So that site's used right now. Anyway, same old fireplace, picnic table. And you get Starlink here, and Starlink is amazing here. One thing to keep in mind, guys, is being a Michigan State Park, you're gonna have electric only for the most part. So we don't have water hookups. We still got water on board the RV, so we're not planning on filling up or anything, but just make sure when you come here, don't forget to fill up your water tank. All right, guys, well, we have a stopover here at St. Ignace Straight State Park, and then we are heading on to the east side of the state. We're gonna go ahead and watch the sunset and wrap up this week's video.
Look it. Back on a bridge.
Camp in peace. Bye.
Now my wheels in motion and my wheels